How do we capitalize on this disruption? Well, the first step is to recognize that disruption equals opportunity. And let's give a couple of examples of that. Expedia, for instance, back in 2008, 80% of their revenue came from their website. They were a destination website to book travel, Expedia.com. And they did about $2.9 billion in revenue that year. Now cut to 2015, and now 80% of Expedia's revenue comes from their APIs. So what does that mean? It means that Expedia is enabling other websites, other apps, other systems to use the travel booking engine that Expedia has to increase Expedia's market share and revenue, and you can see in 2015 they did $6.6 billion. That's taking advantage of disruption and changing the way you engage with your customers. They didn't change their core business model. They're still a travel booking operation, but they changed the way they do it, which increased their revenue and opened up their market share. Another great example is Walgreens. They wanted to get into APIs. They realized that they needed to start offering APIs with the ultimate goal to get into their pharmaceutical line of their business model. But they wanted to start with something with a lot less risk, a lot more benign, something that had very minimal risk involved. And so they started by doing photo printing. They've got digital photo printers in their stores. They thought, hey, why not start with photo printing APIs? They had no idea the amount of business that would derive. Sure, it increased their regular photo printing business from their quote-unquote regular customers, but it also opened up third-party relationships with these different websites and such that said, hey, we've got an active user base. They are taking pictures. We want to offer them a way to easily print out their pictures. Can we work something out with you using your APIs? And they did that, and they opened up some great revenue channels. Then, of course, they moved into a full-blown e-commerce kind of situation. They launched their e-com website and their app and all that, and really started making that happen. And then by using analytics and good API management practices, they were able to ascertain that folks who use their mobile app and their e-com website, when they did go into the store, they would spend 6 times more on merchandise than those who didn't use the app. And so it's a great example of how using APIs to digitize your business opens up new markets and new revenue opportunities.